Hey YouTube, this is me, Prometea, you're watching Tyrannosaurus Girl, and today I'm going to be talking about the power of makeup. I will be showing the names of the products I use on screen, but I will be talking more about what makeup represents for me. Next week I will go into more detail about how I do what I do on this video. You may say I'm jumping quite late into the power of makeup bandwagon, and it may be true, but I don't care for trends or challenges. I just have something to say about this. Some of it may sound contradictory, but that's just being human. Hopefully you will see the consistency. This power of makeup thing was started with the intention of speaking up against some women and some men who chastise the women who prefer to wear makeup. The lady that started this states it is a personal choice, and if we don't want our bodies to be polished, we should not polish other people's bodies either. And she does have a point there. How she does? She says it's not always a matter of oppression, of trying to fit into a patriarchal standard of beauty, of compensating for insecurities or trying to be attractive for men, but about creating and having fun. What makes me feel uneasy now is that then, during her video, you hear her say many times how she uses makeup to change this and that about her face that she doesn't like. She even ends the video saying makeup is for when you want to look good. For when you want to look good. Let that one sink. And she is a very good-looking woman. And I don't mean it in a feminist, all women are inherently beautiful kind of way. I mean in a very conventional way. White, blonde, grey eyes, very nice features, a really nice smile. If anything, just slightly overweight, but it's a type of weight that she could easily do something about if she wanted to. And there she is, using makeup to turn into someone completely different. And I see a lot of that. Lots of women who use makeup to look like a different person. Of course, a lot of them do it only sometimes to have fun, but then there's lots who do it every single day. Women who wear a full face of makeup, changing all of their features every day. Maybe I'm too visual, but when I see those women, I usually feel them cold, arrogant, distant, unrelatable. I feel them like completely different from me. And when I see them without makeup, they feel very luminous, approachable, incredibly nice. They feel like someone I'd like to hug and hang out with. And it makes me wonder why they don't share that with the world every day. The prevalence of that is also very harmful. It's very negative for young girls who grow up with the pressure that they have to look a certain way, that is the only way to look good. And it's especially harmful for trans women. You wouldn't believe how many gorgeous trans women I see, convinced they don't pass, feeling they need to get facial surgeries to look like women, and then go into depression when after the surgery they still don't look the way they expected, because they were not exposed to enough women without makeup to understand what real, run-of-the-mill, working cisgender women look like. Because let's be real, there aren't really that many differences in facial features between males and females as we sometimes believe. It's mostly what you do with makeup if you know how to. You probably know someone who looks just like their parents of the opposite gender. There aren't as many differences in the facial structure. It's mostly a quality of the skin caused by hormones and changed by hormones, and facial hair. And about facial hair, let's be honest. If you're a cisgender woman and you have some form of mustache, please tell me about it in the comments and hit that like button. But here I am, saying all of this when a video of me putting on makeup is playing. Shouldn't I lead by example and not wear makeup? See, there is a matter of privilege related to that thought. Just like I think black women and men should be proud of their kinky hair and not straighten it, and trying to encourage a friend of mine, I pressured her into letting her hair natural, until I realized that she still had to live in a country where black people with natural hair are shamed every day. It wasn't me who had to suffer that shaming every day. It wasn't me who had to live with that. In the same way, we still live in a society that expects women, most of the time, to wear makeup. Times are changing, of course. It is getting better. The standards of beauty are slowly widening, but there is still lots of women out there who deviate much more from those standards. Some have birthmarks, some have vitiligo, some have hirsutism, some have a full beard shadow like me. It can be a number of things that attracts stares, comments, or worse, really affecting our self-confidence and ability to spend a day without being reminded about it 100 times. I have a love-hate relationship with makeup. I think it can be fun. Sometimes I like to play with it and create different looks. Sometimes. I also think it has too much importance, and part of my responsibility as a feminist is to stand up and fight for that change. But when the battlefield is on my face, I don't want to fight every single day. That is for me the power of makeup. It gives me freedom. The freedom to pick my battles, to live something that kind of resembles a normal life. So, what does makeup mean for you? Please tell me in the comments both the positive and negative aspects, and those of you that want to learn more about the technique that I use to cover my beard shadow, you can click on my face right now or on a link I'm leaving in the description of the video, so that you can watch a video made a while ago where I explained that in more detail. I have made a few changes since then on my technique. So next week I'm going to be uploading an updated version of that, and I will update the links then. I hope that you found the video insightful. If you liked it and you want to watch more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and send me your questions via Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter or Ask.fm. See you again next week. Bye bye!